isn't waiving her right to a speedy trial, and they believe she's going to cooperate.
Alicia Andrews, who's the girl who's pregnant, she asked for a speedy trial, but the other three waived. I guess that means she's cooperating.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Foolio's killers really can't catch a break. The new developments in their case have them wishing that they never mucked Foolio, because not only is the prosecution seeking the death penalty, it seems that there is a rat among them and the proof has gone viral, and it was obvious from the start who was going to sell them out. The girl isn't waiving her right to a speedy trial, and they believe she's going to cooperate. Once you piece the evidence, there's no doubting who the snitch among the killers is. And trust me, it will shock you too. Let me put you on game. Death penalty for Foolio's killers. Foolio's case has the whole drill scene glued to the news, and now the new information coming out of the case is wild. Everyone knew that taking a girl on drill was crazy work. Another thing that everyone knew was that if Foolio's killers were caught, the girl would be the first to fold, and it seems that the internet's predictions have been confirmed. The legal proceedings in the Foolio murder case have taken a dramatic turn with the state of Florida's decision to seek the death penalty for 3 of the suspects involved. On October 7, 2024, Florida State Attorney Susan S. Lopez filed a motion in Hillsborough County Criminal Court announcing the state's intention to pursue the death penalty against Isaiah Chance, Shahjeet, and Rashad Murphy. This decision underscores the severity of the charges they face, which include first-degree murder, murder conspiracy, and attempted murder. Now here's where the case gets interesting. Curiously, Alicia Andrews, the only female suspect, is not included in the death penalty motion, although some are making the argument that she didn't pull the trigger. Her boyfriend Isaiah Chance was with her the entire night, didn't pull any trigger, but may face the death penalty, so it can only mean one thing: she may be cooperating with authorities. The absence of Andrews from the death penalty motion raises questions about her involvement in the crime and the potential deals being made behind closed doors. It turns out that there's already people with insider information, and it seems Alicia is willing to cooperate and has already asked for a speedy trial. Girl isn't waiving her right to a speedy trial, and they believe she's going to cooperate. Alicia Andrews, who's the girl who's pregnant, she asked for a speedy trial, but the other 3 waived. I guess that means she's cooperating. What many people may not know is that Alicia Andrews has been cooperating from the first day. Was put in cuff. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Now turn around, put your hands behind your back. When this footage of her arrest surfaced, comment section went wild, predicting that she was about to snitch on everyone. That girl walked down so calmly and comfortable. It won't surprise me when she starts singing in the interrogation room. One comment read, "You know she going to sing high notes higher than Mariah Carey. She's going to give up the other 2. Bet your bottom dollar on it." Read another comment, and it seems they were right, because once Alicia Andrews was inside the interrogation room, Alicia Keys had nothing on her. Things went south in the interrogation room after she made the first rookie mistake. She answered the cops' questions. According to police documents, Alicia Andrews was shown surveillance footage during the interrogation, and she made the fatal mistake of identifying herself in all the footage she was seen in. With this information, the prosecution can now prove that she was in Tampa during the murder and was at similar locations as the murder victim. But Alicia Andrews didn't just snitch on herself, she roped her boyfriend into her mess. She also gave cops information about her boyfriend. According to police documents, she identified Isaiah Chance as the male driving the suspect vehicle, the Silver Cruise, which was tracking the victim's movements. Alicia Andrews had just handed her boyfriend a life sentence by revealing that he was also hours away from home in a city where the murder victim also was, and admitted that he was driving one of the vehicles that were stalking the deceased rapper. But if you think that the snitching couldn't get any worse, Alicia told the cops that her boyfriend was using her phone to communicate with the other killers in the second vehicle. She done admitted to the cops that her boyfriend was planning the murder using her phone, and with her boyfriend being charged with first-degree murder. Alicia's testimony during interrogation means he is cooked. The surveillance footage showed Gad Zed wearing a black hoodie with a distinctive red logo, making it easier for investigators to identify him later. The call detail records confirm that Andrews' phone constantly communicated with Gather's phone, establishing a clear link between the 2 vehicles and their coordinated efforts. The silver Chevy Cruise and the black Chevy Impala that Foolio's killers used went to Truth 18 nightclub, where Foolio was scheduled to make another appearance. Isaiah Chance and Andrews were caught on surveillance video pulling into the club's back parking lot. Chance was seen using Andrews' phone outside the vehicle, further solidifying their connection to the unfolding plot. However, police records reveal that Alicia denied any knowledge of the murder, but she's not a very good liar, as cops revealed that they caught her multiple times during the interrogation. One of the times she was caught lying was when she told cops that she and her boyfriend were at Teaser's Gentleman's Club and Truth 18 nightclub because they were thinking of going to party inside. She even told cops that the couple went to the club to ask how much it was to get in. However, cops used surveillance footage at the front of both clubs to prove that the two didn't walk up to the club entrances but stayed at the parking lot. But this isn't the worst information Alicia Andrews gave cops. She even went ahead and placed her and her boyfriend at the exact location of the crime scene. After tracking Foolio to multiple locations, the suspects followed him in his entourage to the home's two suites. The silver Chevy Cruze driven by Isaiah Chance and Alicia Andrews made 2 passes by the victims' parked vehicles before leaving the scene, signaling the black Chevy Impala driven by Sean Gathright and carrying Rashad Murphy and Devon Murphy to move in for the kill. Alicia Andrews admitted that she and her boyfriend were at the crime scene when the murder happened. However, she told cops that the couple was at the crime scene but were only lost and were using the parking lot to turn around, which simply sounds ridiculous. She told cops that they didn't know Theo was at the exact location. Her latest appearance in court has everyone already worried, from nervously biting her nails and fidgeting. It's clear that Alicia Andrews is scared. Clearly she wasn't cut out for this life and might actually cooperate. And it also seems his boyfriend is ready for her to snitch if it means she gets a lighter sentence. His court appearances show that he just don't care anymore. During one of the court sessions, he was seen bobbing his head to Young in A's Who I Smoke during a court hearing, which is the most popular diss track directed at Foolio. During a court hearing this month, Isaiah Chance appeared to be nodding along to a video posted by his gang aimed at disrespecting Julio. Foolio's gang. The rapper seems to have thrown all caution to the wind. Maybe he has figured that his goose is cooked because all their moves were caught on 4K, and one of the most incriminating pieces of evidence against him and Sean Jeet was when they were caught on camera loading bags full of what prosecutors say were guns and ammunition. You see them carrying a bag large enough to carry 2 AK-style rifles. But dancing to Foolio's diss track isn't the only thing showing these killers have given up, because while in custody Sean Jeet tried to make a run for it in the most hilarious way. According to police records, Sean was placed in an interview room and attempted to escape custody by cling out through the ceiling. He climbed onto a table and tried to remove the tiles from the room's ceiling. While Alicia Andrews, Isaiah Chance, and Sean Jeet have all had their moments of madness, Devon Murphy and his cousin Rashad Murphy have also had their time in the spotlight. But first, let's talk about one of Foolio's killers who is still not in handcuffs, because he has one hell of a criminal record. Foolio's killer on the run. On the night of Foolio's murder, surveillance cameras captured a scene that would shock the community. Devon Murphy, a documented member of the 1200 gang, was seen wearing an orange ski mask and firing a rifle at Foolio's car from a distance. In the aftermath of the murder, law enforcement launched an intensive investigation to bring those responsible to justice. Suspects were quickly apprehended, but Devon Murphy managed to evade capture, becoming a fugitive on the run. His ability to remain at large for months has raised questions about his whereabouts and the extent of his network. While Devon is believed to still be in the Jacksonville area, according to reports there's a chance he has fled the area and even changed his appearance to avoid detection. The investigation has been a complex and challenging endeavor for authorities, with Devon's extensive criminal history, including charges of automobile theft, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. He is no stranger to the justice system. His past encounters with law enforcement have only added to the urgency of the manhunt as authorities work tirelessly to track him down. Devon is clearly not about to turn himself in and go back to jail because his lengthy rap sheet that dates back almost 10 years. According to police documents, Murphy was charged with automobile theft in 2015. The following year he was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and spent 7 months behind bars. In 2017 he was